Hello, hello. For those of you who are now just following me, my name is Orlando Martinez and I'm a holistic wellness coach. I'm also a blogger, writer, and author of the book, Creating a Lifetime of Wellness Start Having the Life You Deserve. And should you be interested in getting the book, you may get the book on Amazon, Barnes& and Nobles, and there's several bookstores throughout the US that also carries the book. Today, I would like to talk about something that I think is so important and relevant when it comes to our well being. And I was inspired to talk about this because I did blog about this last week, and it's in regards to freedom. Are you really free? And I was inspired to write about this because of the fact that last week was Independence Day here in the United States, July 4th. And so I know that some countries they don't have the same kind of freedoms as here in the United States, and that's beautiful that we have this kind of freedom. But the kind of freedom that I'm referring to is not that kind of freedom. It's a different kind of freedom that we think we have, but if we look carefully, most of the time we don't. And that is freedom from our own self. See, a lot of times we think we're free. Yeah, indeed, we are. We are free to do whatever we want. We're free to make whatever decisions we want. But if we take a closer look at our life, we may realize that a lot of times what's in the driver's seat isn't what we really want, but it's things that are hidden from us. So, with that said, are you really free? And how do you know when you are not really free? One thing, when you do things that you know are not good for you, or when you allow things, situations, or people that are not good for you, I gotta say, you're not really free. And what this indicates is that there is something else in the driver's seat that you are not aware of. Okay? Number two, if you do anything to self sabotage, then you're not free. Because I think that nobody intentionally wants to self sabotage something that's beautiful for them, something that is wonderful for them. But when we find ourselves ruining something that could be so beautiful for us, we're not really free. Again, something else is in the driver's seat. Number three, if you're still living in the past, rather than learning from your past, rather than growing from your past, then you're not really free. Your past is not meant for you to stay stuck in it. It is meant for you to learn from it. It is meant for you to grow from it. If you're not growing, you're just remaining stuck. And remaining stuck doesn't allow you to get to your next level of your well being. Number four, when you desire one thing, but your actions are another. There's a mix match. And this is one of the things that keeps a lot of people from living life to the max. It's the fact that they are wanting one thing, but then their actions are completely different. That means there's something there that you still are not aware of. And again, that is in the driver's seat, not you, not your true desires. Number five, you have an idea of how your reality is supposed to be, but yet your reality is totally different. And that gap, what's going on, is just making you feel miserable. If you feel miserable with the way your reality is, and you expected something different, you're not really free. You're not really free. Okay? And all of this, they just hinder your happiness. So as you can see or as you can hear, I say see because I'm very visual and I know some of you may be visual as well. There are many ways that we can mess up our life and we might not even be aware of it. And so this is why it's very important to bring these things to light. Because it's when you bring these things to light that you can start gaining mastery of yourself. It is when you bring these things to light that you're able to have more control over your life. You're able to make the changes that you want to make in your life. And one thing that I have to say is that these things, to make these changes, to truly, really be free, it doesn't have to take years. It saddens me how some people, it takes them years and years and years for them to be free from themselves, for them to start experiencing the life that they want to have. It doesn't have to take years. It could take months, not even. Not even. Everything and anything can be as fast or as slow as you want it to be. But it is up to you. You need to be open to discovering what it is that's getting in the way of your happiness. You need to be open to the learning and the growth. And it is then that you can start gaining self-mastery and start having that connection with yourself. If you're ready for bigger changes in your life and you're ready to start living life to the max, I highly recommend that you take the free course that for now is free that I offer called The Path to Your Nirvana. And in this course, I guide you to your unique happiness. And your unique happiness requires that you're very connected with yourself, requires that you start having that full, profound understanding of yourself. So in this course, I'll guide you through 5 steps, all designed to take you to your unique happiness. So in that course, you're going to learn what is getting in the way of your happiness, how to deal with whatever it is that you feel is getting in the way of your happiness, how to shift your focus, and how to finally start living the life that you've been wanting to live. And if you're interested in taking the course, all you have to do is just click on the link that is right below this video. And once you click on the link, you're going to read what the course is about. And all you have to do is just put your name and email and you'll be all signed up. That life that you want is within your reach. And you're the one that has the power to change that. I hope that this message is of value to you. Please let people know about this message, because there are many times that we're not aware of the things that are getting in the way, that are stopping us from our well-being, from our greater well-being, from our happiness. And you never know who you may touch with this message. It is my desire that you start living life to the max the way you are destined to live. Until the next video, ciao.